Sis, do not get weary. I know sometimes it can be discouraging as you continue to wait on God for His best for you, but I want to encourage you, do not give up. In this video, I want to give you 3 things to do while you wait on God for your godly husband. Now, before I get into the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So the first thing you need to do as you wait on God for your godly husband is to make sure that you're keeping your eyes on your own lane, okay? I know it seems like everyone around you is getting married. Do not get jealous of others, because jealousy is just going to make you be discontent and continue to look at your situation and compare. I want to talk about 2 reasons why you do not want to be jealous of others. Number 1, you don't know how long they waited for that blessing from the Lord. You don't know how many prayers have been sowed, how many acts of obedience and things they had to sacrifice to get those blessings. Maybe they had to break up with a relationship that they thought was going to end in marriage, but God told them to do so. And so you do not know what seeds have been sown in order for them to get where they are. The second reason why you don't want to be jealous is because some of those people are actually in disobedience. Some of the people you see that are getting married or in that relationship, God warned them over and over again to end that relationship. Some of those people might have had to sin in order to get it, and they could very well be things from the enemy and not from the Lord. You never want to covet someone else's disobedience. And so it's best to just stay in your lane. Maybe this means you need to get off social media for a little bit because everyone is posting their highlight reels, but learn to be generally happy for others and be thankful for where God has you today. So the second thing you need to do as you wait on the Lord for a godly husband is to continue to obey the Lord. Sometimes as you wait, you can start being tempted to lower your standards. Again, like the first point, you might see everyone else get married and even people in the world that aren't doing it God's way. And you're like, maybe I shouldn't wait until marriage to have sex because I think this is keeping me single. Or maybe you're tempted to do missionary dating. Like, you know what? I can just win them to the Lord. And then they can be the godly husband that I desire. Do not fall into that temptation. And as you continue to obey the Lord in your single season, there might be some things that the Lord is wanting you to prune or stop doing. Maybe there's some bad cycles or some sin in your life that you haven't surrendered to the Lord. Maybe you're dating someone and you're trying to see if this person is your spouse, but there's some compromise in the relationship. I encourage you to obey the Lord and get back in order. Everyone talks about how they want to harvest, but you have to understand that there are good and bad harvests, and it's based on the seeds that you plant. So if you're sowing seeds to the flesh and seeds of sin, you're only going to reap bad harvests. But if you're sowing seeds to the Spirit, you're going to reap the blessings of the Lord. Me and my husband do coaching with Christians who are either single or even in relationship, who are trying to grow in discernment and break sabotaging cycles and please God in the way that they do relationships. If this is something you're interested in, we encourage you to click the link in the description and fill out the application and book your 30-minute call with us. And we love to hop on a call and chat with you and see how we can partner with you on this journey. So the third thing that you need to do as you continue to wait on God for a godly husband is to trust God's timing. I know it can be tempting to look at the world's clock and feel like there is a timeline or a deadline with that biological clock, but we have to understand God is outside of time. And so we have to stop putting God on a timeline. God is outside of time and He can redeem the time. And we can find encouragement in different stories in the Bible, like Elizabeth and Sarah, who conceived well past what the world said was possible. So do not let the clock stress you out and cause you to no longer trust God. You can wait on Him. He is trustworthy and He will renew your strength as you're waiting on Him. Do not get weary. When you wait on God, you are not wasting time. So wait on God, but make sure you're not waiting on a person. I want to talk to some of you who might be watching that have been in a relationship or waiting on someone to change or waiting on someone to give you a ring after 10 and 15 years of waiting for them. You're hoping that they're going to change. You're hoping that they're going to pop the question after you have given so much to them. This might be God telling you it's time to let it go. I do not want anyone else to be wasting time on a counterfeit relationship. I even have a prayer journal that helps people break cycles in counterfeit relationships by reflecting on those past, seeing how long you were in that relationship for, seeing what red flags and even why you stayed in that relationship. So don't waste time on a person. Spend time with God and trust his timing. And I love when it says in Galatians 6:9, do not get weary in well doing, because in due season we will reap a harvest of blessing if we do not give up. So, sis, don't get weary. Don't give up. I know it seems like everything you're doing is in vain, but that is a lie of the enemy. God sees you. Set your heart and hope on him and get ready for the return of Christ before anything else. If it is his will, he will bring you that godly spouse. And so again, if you're needing coaching in your relationship or even in your singleness and your desire is for a godly husband or a godly marriage, click the link in the description. Fill out the application. We will love to help you with your discernment and sabotage cycles and help you learn how to do relationships God's way. So book your 30-minute call with us and we can sit down and chat with you and see where you are and how we can help you and create a roadmap for you moving forward. I pray this video blessed you. Again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and turn on your notifications, okay? If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy these. Y'all be blessed and I'll see you in the next video.